You guys, I think it's safe to say someone is losing their mind over you. That's what I'm getting here. You guys, I am picking up on the energy already that this reading feels less like simple missing you energy and more like somebody emotionally unraveling because they no longer feel maybe in control of a situation. Okay. You guys, welcome back. Intuitively Awakened. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. You guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this message. As always, please remember to only take what resonates and always use your discernment and your intuition. Let's go ahead and get into this message, okay? So, you guys, I'm getting here right away. We do have the Tower card, okay, showing up. We have the Tower. We have the Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse. What is this energy? What is going on here? Okay, so I'm getting here, you guys, immediately this does feel like somebody whose emotional stability has been shaken, maybe unexpectedly, okay? And honestly, okay, I'm getting here, I don't think this person expected your energy, distance, silence, boundaries, or even emotional shift to affect them this deeply. Something different about you with this person. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Now, I'm getting here that they maybe can no longer predict you, maybe access you, okay, depending on, what's going on with this connection, because this is early on in this message, but I'm seeing here somebody is deeply affected, okay? Feeling a deep connection, but there could have been a shift here that has triggered something with this person, maybe feelings they didn't even know that they had beneath the surface. Okay. Yeah, so this could be something new to this person or you. You guys, as always, please remember to take it, flip it, switch the roles here. But I'm getting someone spiraling internally, okay? I keep hearing like, wait, why is this affecting me so much? Somebody's in their feels. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah, so I feel like because something about your withdrawal, your energy, maybe maybe someone was more attached than they realized, okay? But it changed their whole emotional dynamic. This could be somebody that's definitely in some type of stoic energy normally, but I feel like somebody has cracked the exterior with somebody. Yeah, so let's see, what else do we have here? King of Wands in reverse. That's something there, okay? What else do we have here? So something surrounding, look, the Page of Swords is showing up here, okay? Page of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. Wow. I just heard somebody, you rock my world, you know you did. Somebody done rocked somebody's world or shook somebody's world up is what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah. I'm getting here this energy with the Page of Swords and also that Five of Pentacles. It definitely feels like somebody maybe they feel emotionally shut out, disconnected, maybe afraid by losing access to you completely, okay? And it's like the interesting part of this person, see, that's what I'm getting. Like, this is somebody that acted emotionally detached, but then it's like forming a very strong bond that wasn't seen initially, okay? I'm getting here something to do with maybe overly confident, maybe distracted, could be avoidant energy, but I'm getting here, or convinced the connection would always remain available to them. There is a shift. Somebody is like shook up here, okay? I do feel like now I'm getting romantic energy here, but this could apply to something else. We're going to see here, okay? Or it could be a combination. I always say that, you guys, okay? But I'm getting here, but now this energy is reversed with someone. So I feel like someone is increasingly reactive when maybe they feel ignored. Maybe like somewhere, like they're forming an attachment. This is somebody that doesn't form attachments, okay? Unsettled, maybe seeing you emotionally detached, or this could be you, y'all. This is like the start of something is what I'm getting here, okay? unexpected. Okay. Yeah. What else do we have here? Please give us more. Okay. So I'm suddenly craving closeness. Somebody could be, ooh, okay, after taking maybe your energy for granted or just in general. Okay. Um, I'm getting here, that's something you could have noticed with this person all of a sudden, okay? I'm getting here maybe struggling, realizing they can't predict your behavior. Something to do with maybe frustrated when distractions stop working. It's like thrown off if you are not like chasing or explaining or vice versa. So it's something about how you engage. And if that shifts, this person becomes, there's a fear. It's almost like when I did the pre-shuffle for this, I did get the energy of, I got the 5 of Cups and then I got the 7 of Swords. There's something to do with the past with this person. Okay. And there's something to do with maybe dishonesty or something, or a difficult cycle in someone's past. There's something that took place. Okay. Whomever this is resonating with, and it's still, there was a loss. Okay. Yeah, with somebody, okay? That's what I'm getting here with this energy. That 7 of Swords and that 5 of Cups. So this may be someone that really, again, doesn't form attachments. Um, and I feel like there is something here that is like, there's fear is what I'm getting here. Okay. I'm going to leave these cards here. Yeah. So I feel like that's what's aligning with this. Okay. I'm also getting here, someone may be in their head too. Okay. With that 8 of Swords card that came out as well. Somebody could realize also too, this could be someone that you detach from, or a situation, whereas somebody didn't realize just how much they got from you in this situation. So there could be some type of regret, but also too, I'm getting the emotional comfort that you provide or have provided to this person. They didn't realize just how much until there was that void, right? And I'm getting here, somebody may be becoming mentally consumed with trying to understand your shift all of a sudden. So yeah, checking whether you still respond the same way, trying to feel you out, right? Only way there's like this, like somebody is like definitely in their head is what I'm getting here. Okay. Yeah. So, but I feel like this person's not usually like this. So this is kind of tying into my previous message, you guys. This energy, hopefully this is resonating with someone, okay? What else do we have here? Please give us more for the collective. I feel like you got somebody locked in or something like that, okay? What else do we have? Please give us more. There's some type of spiral going on here. Feels like someone is realizing your emotional presence mattered far more than they admitted. And it's like somebody is being forced to do that, to go within and really realize that. So I'm getting here, it was like because they had consistent access to it. Okay. All right. So, and this could actually be, I feel like, this could tie into something else, right? To whereas someone no longer having access to you and there's like some type of spiral. This could be family. This could also be maybe something to do with business or something like that, right? Something you had to maybe pull back from. But I'm getting here, this person could be, I'm getting here, maybe with this energy here, they're becoming more emotionally like, frustrated or something like that. There's an emotional outcome here, okay? This is someone in your energy. Please take it how it resonates. I'm getting here mentally revisiting moments. They dismissed too casually, right? Somebody could have been taken for granted, right? That's for someone, okay? I'm getting here realizing the silence feels very different now when they're the one experiencing it. Yeah, so I'm getting here, Spirit keeps emphasizing here, this is not just a longing, there's something deeper here, okay? or somebody brought more to a situation than someone realized, and now they're feeling that void again. Okay. So I feel like for some, this person maybe assumed you would always stay available to them, or they would always have access to you, or, whatever the case may be, or whatever situation this is. Intuitively awakened starseed. Okay. I feel like maybe someone felt as though things would eventually work themselves out without them having to put the effort in. That's not always the case. So I feel like someone is learning that. So, they have to put effort in as well. I'm getting here, distance would, I feel like they thought maybe distance wouldn't change your feelings or something like that. So somebody could be fearing that, you know, the distance or something like that has caused some type of irreparable damage or something like that. Okay, somebody's in their head. Yeah. So I'm getting here, um, they had more time. They assumed that they had more time. Okay, with this connection. Of course, time is relative, but please take that how it resonates. But now I feel like their reality feels emotionally heavier than expected. This could be a friendship. This could be, a partnership of some sort, right? Where somebody really, is realizing that they took something for granted. Okay. You guys, that King of Wands reversed. Okay. Showing up there. And then we also have, look, the Justice card. Okay. So this tells me pride. There could be pride or some type of control issues, emotional immaturity, or there could be some type of avoidance that has contributed to this situation, okay? Wherever this situation is manifesting in your life, okay? This could be something to do with a partnership, business, or something like that. That ego is coming in, right? Somebody needing to control everything. And it's like also too, I'm getting the energy that, it's something about appearances and how someone appears to the outside world that's more important than what's going on beneath the surface here with something. So yeah, that, and it could be with, a romantic connection as well. Okay. But I'm getting here, somebody buried themselves maybe in some type of distractions, prioritize their ego over emotional honesty, or just honesty in general is what I'm getting here. Okay. Avoided difficult conversations. All right. So that could be somewhere else in your energy showing up. But I do feel like you have a profound effect on someone. Okay. And I'm getting the energy of someone suddenly noticing your absence, maybe in routines where they maybe expected your attention. So you're definitely showing up a little different here with someone, okay? Or this could be someone with you. Please take it how it resonates, okay? But I am getting the feeling of like being emotionally thrown off by this whole cycle, okay? Someone is, okay? Could be good, could be bad, right? Yeah, but I'm getting here somebody, I feel like there's a lesson here for someone, and it's also an opportunity for growth and a lot of self-reflection for someone, because I do feel like, you know, this person does value this connection or this partnership or union, and I'm getting here, it's like, this is an opportunity for someone to reflect on how they show that. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. So struggling privately while publicly acting composed type of energy. I'm also getting here someone realizing too late that, emotional neglect or maybe respect, okay, is what changed this connection, right? So I'm getting here what you don't see, right? That Page of Swords, okay, keeps returning. Like I keep seeing that, right? So this tells me that someone is still highly mentally focused on you, but instead of a calm reflection, it does feel restless, right? There's some restless energy when it comes to you, right? Like unfinished business, okay? it's like there's no closure here if this is like a separation. I'm also getting, constantly checking this person's like for signs from you, trying to understand your emotional state now, okay? So it was like, it's almost like whoever this is, um, I don't know, I just heard like tyrant or something like that. This is what you could have been dealing with maybe in some aspect of your life, okay? Just like very oppressive type of controlling energy for some of you guys, right? Outside of the romantic energy. But I'm getting here, it's like now someone is forced to like maybe take a look at how that makes others feel or something like that, right? And I'm getting here, it's a lot of reflection, but I'm getting here something about someone being thrown off also too by your unpredictability, right? So becoming hyper aware of your silence, your boundaries, and your emotional changes. So I do feel like for some of you guys, this has definitely caused a major change in how you move and how you perceive things, right? um I'm getting here something to do with, it's going from dark to light now, right? Something about going from dark to light. And I'm getting the energy of something to do with, you know, feeling tricked, damaged, or this could be someone's past. Why I'm getting these adjectives, like it's like tricked, damaged, or sneaky. It's like, or something to do with trust that was damaged in the past and somebody having difficulty moving forward from that. And that could show up, that can manifest in all different aspects of life, right? Okay. But at the same time, you know, you have to realize how those cords that you haven't cut are affecting other people in your life. Okay. And affecting your future and future relationships, regardless of where it manifests, whether it's romance, family, or even maybe career, work, whatever. Okay. In your community, even. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like it's like somebody recently feels left behind and they're having to maybe reflect on that, okay? Yeah, that's the type of energy that I'm getting here, okay? Let's get a few more here for the collective. Yeah, so I'm getting like the overall message for you guys for this, okay? I'm picking up on the energy here with this justice, right? Justice and the Tower is where my attention's being drawn here again, okay? So it's something about, it feels like emotional consequences. Something about, somebody having to be responsible for, their growth and, and how it affects others. And I'm getting here, it's catching up to them in real time. So someone could be experiencing a tower because of that, right? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. And you guys, intuitively awakened starseed, please remember to, share this. If it doesn't resonate with you, but it's resonating with someone else, or you feel like this could benefit someone else, for deeper introspection, please make sure you share the video. Also, to make sure you like, okay, and subscribe to the channel. But I'm getting here the deeper truth here, okay? Because this is someone that is being like forced to confront feelings that they thought they could manage, okay? So I feel like because of a connection, because of the weight of a union, a partnership, or whatever, this is actually, and there's a loss here, okay, for some of you guys. And I feel like this is someone that is being forced to reflect because of this, right? Some of you guys, and I just got this energy because it's like the other person, the other party, okay, that is the mirror of this is probably like, why did I have to get caught up in this type of energy, okay? But I do feel like it's going to benefit in the outcome. But I do feel like, a lot of times, on our missions here in this lifetime, it's like you're brought into situations that are uncomfortable. It's for your growth, but also as well as the other person as well. But I do feel like there's a difficult situation that you are the catalyst for someone's elevation, okay, their ascension, okay? So you guys, A chosen mission is not easy, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Star seed, light workers, right? So, you guys, I'm getting here detachment, okay? Boundaries. Your absence has, I'm getting here, caused this emotional withdrawal and some type of reflection. I'm picking up on the true emotional weight of this connection is now being brought to the forefront, and it's being made a priority, maybe where it wasn't in the past. Okay, your presence in whatever situation, a family dynamic, a work dynamic, your community. Okay, sometimes people only understand what held emotional value, you guys, once they can no longer access it in the same way, and that's painful. And I feel like, sometimes, you know what, all of us, we have had, we're not without flaw, right? So I feel like, even if this is not your story, maybe you can relate to a time where you were actually in this position, but you grew from it, right? So I'm getting here that, like, it's like spirit is emphasizing through this message that this person is far more affected than they openly admit, and there's a deeper connection if it's romantic, or it's like, this is somebody that really does see your value overall, is what I'm getting here. And hopefully that helps someone, okay, to understand, because I feel like, it's like somebody is definitely, there's an attachment here. Okay, I feel like, yeah, there's something here. Okay, so you guys, I'm getting here, this could be something that is already maybe returned or something like that. And you could be getting like those like messages from your angels, right? Or spirit guides about this. This person is still very much active in your energy, okay? Regardless of the connection or the type of relationship, okay? And I feel like you guys know that intuitively. That's why, you're guided to this message, okay? You guys, but wow, look at that. Empress energy. You see that? This could be somebody taking action to come towards you, okay? No gender in tarot, okay? So it's all about the energy that you identify with, but I'm getting here something to do with that Empress energy, and also that Knight of Wands. There's that fire. So there's some passion. There's some fire here, okay? And somebody wanting to take action, okay? Yes. Look at this. You see that? We have the Six of Wands. There's a victory in sight. There is a victory in sight here, okay? But this is also representative of ego and someone coming off of their high horse, okay? And I feel like that's the only way to get to this person or this connection, or to mend things, right? Ego, yes, is in the way. You see that? But I'm seeing a victory, and I'm seeing someone taking action maybe to change, okay? Yes, I'm seeing a celebration. You see that? And getting on the right track. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles. And this is definitely representing maybe something to do with work or something like that, okay? But I'm seeing here maybe a group effort coming together, people coming together. You see that? And celebrating, okay? This could be slow moving, okay? But there could definitely be something to do with, like, I'm seeing working together here, okay? And to get back on the right track, to get back on the same accord, okay? What else do we have here? Please give us more. Yeah, but it's like changes need to be made. Look at that. Okay. So we got the Four of Swords. So there was a much needed break. That's it right there with that Four of Swords, a much needed break. So pay attention to, I'm getting here, those messages from your angels, downloads that you're getting. Make sure that you keep your energy to whereas you can receive these downloads, because again, there is someone very active in your energy right now. And I do feel like something is going to come together. There's going to be a balance struck. Okay. Yes. But this ego got to come out of this. This ego got to come out of it. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. But I feel like it's safe to say, whatever this is, you have had a profound effect on someone. And I feel like it's safe to say, yeah, they losing it over you. Okay. Yep. Look at this, working together. There it is, the Three of Pentacles. Okay. But look, we have fire sign. There's the fire. Okay. So a lot of passion surrounding maybe a connection or what you do. You're passionate about what you do. Okay. Yes, something like that. A lot of fire here. Okay. And I'm seeing here, it's going to be slow moving though, but something, this is going to require patience. Okay. You guys, I'm going to leave this message here. You guys, thank you so much as always for stopping by as always. And I will see you guys for your next message. Until next time, guys, take care. Love you. Bye.